think I'm done with. Good evening, everyone. How you doing? Yeah, I think it would be perfect if I'm looking at it like this. Okay, so if you can hear me, let me be sure. Give me 111 in the comment section. Thank you for joining. Okay. I miss my streaming software. We are live on YouTube, and we are also definitely live on Zoom. So in case you are on YouTube, you are welcome on YouTube. Zoom, you are welcome. At Zoom is always better, I think. If your network is stable, you're going to be able to hear in real time, and you can also react in real time to whatever is being said. Okay. So please forgive me, my streaming software is not working tonight. Or is this streaming? I will call it. Yeah, it's kind of a streaming software. It's not working tonight, and I have to use Zoom directly. So those of you who are used to my streaming, you may not quite enjoy it the way it used to be, but I'll do my best. I've spent the last 1 hour trying to learn how to use Zoom. So this is the best I can come up with for tonight. All right. So welcome to this very special meeting. I've not found a name for this yet, but it's kind of like family meeting, but we're going to find a name for it. So I will be talking about, okay, let me record this. One moment. All right, welcome everybody. So I'll be talking about crushing your 2026 money game, beginning from now, 2025. So we're going to be learning how to have a minimum monthly income of 1 million naira or 1 million CFA. For now, we're focusing on Nigeria and Cameroon. So if you live in Nigeria and Cameroon, or you have ability to do financial activities in Nigeria and Cameroon, this is perfectly for you. This can also be applied to any other country, definitely, but just that we're going to emphasize these two countries in the next few months or the next few weeks. So just get ready. Now, before I get started, I'm going to be talking about a lot of things because tonight we have a meeting for people who are already part of Nexa. And we're also going to be introducing Nexa to those who were invited who do not know anything about Nexa until now. So we would introduce what the entire program is all about. And for those who are already part of it, who are lost in one form or the other, would also be clarifying and explaining how the platform works so that everyone can be on the same page. So if you've had questions, there are things that bothered you, or things that you try to do that you did not get, I'm going to explain all of that. So knowing about the platform is going to be part 2 of what I will be sharing. I'm going to start with how to win in 2026, all right? So how do you crush your 2026 money game? I'm going to be starting with something quite unusual. I would like you to please pay attention to what I will be teaching today. If you can make notes, please try and make the notes. This is very important. I was talking to somebody that started working for me I think about 2 months ago. And I was like, there are times that you get advice that are good advice, but there are times that you get advice that come from a place where somebody had already been and then is coming to give you an advice based on their journey. whenever somebody who has done something is advising you about that thing, that's the most valuable advice you can get on that thing. For example, if you want to make 1 million naira and then somebody who is making 10 million naira is advising you on how to make 1 million naira, that is the best advice on making 1 million naira that you can get at that time. So you need to value that advice because it's coming from a place of someone who has done what you want to do. So it's very important. In the last 7 years, I have made passively, most of the times passively, a minimum of 100 million naira. Sometimes it's over a billion. I won't say specific. Sometimes it's in the middle, 500, 600 million. But there is no year since 2016, I think. 2016 to now is how many years? That's 9 years. Okay. So since 2016 till now, is my network good? Please, can you hear me? Let me be sure that I'm being clear. Give me 111 in the chat if I'm clear. I'm seeing somebody type bad network inside Telegram. Casey, why is there 112? Okay. So it's been 9 years now that on 100 broke this year. God forbid that this thing repeats itself. Just remember that I needed to plug in my internet source. Thank you, Mr. Internet Source. Now you stay powerful and alive for the sake of the meeting. Okay, is the internet back? Am I good? All right, fantastic. So I was saying that on an average, I've done at least 9 figures in Naira every year, even though I've not lived in Nigeria for like 5 years. Until I think 2023 was when I first came back to Nigeria. I wanted to set a base in different countries. So I set up Lagos and then I came in 2024 and then I left again and then I came back again. And I've been in Nigeria since 2024 October. Today actually marks 1 year. Woo! Exactly 1 year that I came into Nigeria. And this 2025 has been the craziest year. And the reason is very simple, it's because it was the year that I was not selling. I was doing my best to build. I was throwing 1 or 2 products out there, but not the way I usually would do things. But in the midst of it all, I had already surpassed the 9-figure mark. At, I think, June, July. Even in a year that I think I was the brokest, I was still able to do up to that numbers. And I actually showed that my new high. One of my bank accounts balance, not balance, now what they call this thing, statement of account. Like, see between this month and this month, see what this account has made. So when I'm advising you about making money, I think you should listen, except of course you have made more than what I'm showing you. So that's what I told the person. I'm glad the person is listening and the person is changing. So the advice I'm going to be sharing tonight is very useful for you if you are not making more than 100 million a year already. If you're making less than 1 billion naira a year, it is going to be very useful for you. If you're making more than 1 billion naira a year, then it might still be useful, but you necessarily don't need it anymore. I mean, you've already crossed the line, and then you're at a place that you can do way better. So, but for those people who have not crossed that line, all right, This is going to be very useful for you, and I would like you to please pay attention to all the things I'm going to be sharing. Okay, so this is new stuff. All right. So there are different levels to making money. Let me put a perspective to this before I start sharing what I want to share. And this is going to lead me to why we are doing Nexa and why we are doing Nexa games. I am talking right now to people who wants to make a minimum of 1 million naira or sefa every month. And they want to do it without quitting the job that they currently have if they are on a job, without stopping the businesses that they are already doing right now if they are doing any business. And if they are, of course, of course, you get involved with whatever it is that you have to do. So if you fall in that category, then what I'm about to share is for you. So please pay attention to what I'm about to share. So the first way to make money is by depending on someone else to give you money. All right. You can call it by dependency. So if you are young and you have parents, that is the way to make money. Just ask your parent for the money you need. That's the first level. If you are a lady and you have a boyfriend or a husband, you don't need to work, you don't need to do anything. You can just ask your boyfriend for money or your husband for money, and then your husband or your boyfriend is going to give to you. So that is one way to make money. And I believe there is nobody here that wants to use that way to make money. If it's true, of course, that's your default. Your sponsor, your guardian, your parents, or your uncles will be giving you something, you know. You are depending on what they give you in order to be able to make life beautiful, life sweet. When I was a student, I had about 3 different people that I can call anytime for urgent 1,000, urgent 500, urgent 5,000. And when they send it, yeah, we go and ball. I was placed on a monthly allowance of 10,000 naira. I was probably one of the top 1% in my campus that had a 10,000 naira allowance, you know. So when your school fees is 6,100, but your monthly allowance is 10,000 naira, you know that you are a baller, agba baller. I used to make stew with catfish, fresh catfish for my roommates once a month. Every time the 10,000 drop, I'll make stew with catfish with rice. I'm a good cook, by the way, in case you eventually get to eat something I cook, you'll love it. So I used to make it for them. I was a big boy. But all the big boy that I was doing was based on what a guardian was giving to me, an uncle, an aunt, or an older brother was giving to me. So people make money through that. And a lot of people never really want to change. They just want people to hand them things. They always want to be able to call somebody every time they have a need. If they want to buy toothbrush, they want to call somebody. Somebody said my audio is breaking. Please, is my audio clear enough? If it's breaking, somebody please just type in the chat so that I can read it and then probably repeat what I'm saying so that you don't get to miss anything. But if you're hearing me clearly, don't worry. Just let it flow. I think by next week, we're going to have a better setup. So my full setup will be on and then we're going to be able to get these things done. But by next year, don't worry, we'll not be using Nigeria network. So it's still breaking. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's not breaking for some people. All right. So I think it's manageable. Okay, it's clear for some people. Okay, fantastic. So there are a lot of people who are relying on someone else to give them money to be able to go by with life. So that's the first level. You're depending on somebody to give you something. This is what beggars do. they beg, and there are different levels of beggars. There are those who they create relationship just for the sake of being able to beg them. They create relationships just for the sake of being able to ask them for things. Yeah, there are times that you need the support of people without necessarily giving them any form of direct value exchange for what you are asking, but you're cashing out on that relationship value that you have built. For example, let's say I come every week and I teach you about money, about skills, about, personal development for a period of 1 day, and I post my account number, said, just celebrate me, it's my birthday. Even if you're a stingy person, something in your conscience will say, but you have been learning from this guy for 1 year. Send something now. So I did not necessarily sell anything on my birthday to you to warrant the money you are sending to the account I posted, but because in our relationship the last 1 year, I've given value to you. So you feel obligated to reciprocate and give me money. So there are people who gather, relationships without necessarily giving any form of value, but just for the sake of we are friends now. When I have a need, I can always call you. I mean, if you want to be a clever person, just have 1 million friends and ask them for, or let me say, have 1,000 friends and ask them for 1,000 naira each, maybe every month. That's 1 million naira. Has anybody thought of that? Have 1,000 friends, meet people who dress very well, go to a church every Sunday, meet 100 people. All right. Within 3 months or 4 months, you would have met 1,000 people from that church. If they don't reach 1,000 for that church, move to like 5, 10 churches, you would have made 1,000 friends. All right. Send them WhatsApp message, send them text, chat them, prime them for 1 good month, consistently engaging them with messages and calls and all that. And once you are ready, after 1 month to start to harvest, put all of them in a broadcast list and send them direct message through broadcasts as if it's a direct message, and ask them for 1,000 naira to complete a payment or something, or to buy something, or to pay for something. Some will send you 10, but almost every one of them can afford 1K and send to you. For all the 1,000 send you 1K, that's 1 million. Repeat it every month, you make 1 million per month. How many want to try that? So please don't do that at home. But my point is there are people who could go to that length, all right, depending on other people, to give them money without necessarily selling any form of value. So that's like the basic level. Almost everyone started like that. As children, we depend on our parents. As babes, depend on your guy, all of that. But then you get to a place where you now start to take responsibility and start to give value for money. And this is the first level, the second level, sorry, which is called the time for money level, or time for money phase. So you give your time and then you are paid for your time. But not only your time, because nobody really cares about your time. People care about your skill. So you give your skill based on your time. So there are different ways to give your skill. You give your skill based on your time is called employment. So you're employed and you're given a time frame to be at work. Okay. Now, during those time frame, you're given tasks you're supposed to carry out. You may finish your task early, depending on what department, what kind of organization you're working for. And in some other case, you work all through the time and you have to close because it is time to close, not because you're done with your task. All right. And in some cases, you finish your task for the day in 2 hours and then you're probably downloading a movie. I used to have a friend when I was doing NYC, amazing lady. She has this very beautiful laptop. The laptop is the most valuable laptop in NYC that time, because any movie you can think of is on that laptop. So I used to go to her and copy movies over and over and over and over. I mean, I was never able to exhaust all the movies that she had on her laptop. I copied all through. We were done with NYC. And one day I asked her, where did you get all these movies? You didn't work in Hollywood, for crying out loud. She was like, it was where she worked before she came for service that she used their Wi-Fi to download all the movies. She, I was like, they employ you to work, to perform a task. All you were doing in that organization was downloading movies with their Wi-Fi. I said, the owner of that company, their destiny will judge you. So there are people like that. All they do is use the Wi-Fi of the company, the resources of the company to do personal stuff, download, chat, do all of that. But then they get paid at the end of the month because they put in the time. All right. So they hire you from 8 a.m. to like 5 p.m. every day for 5 days a week. That's 40 hours a week, and you get paid for that. So that's the first level. So in order to be able to do that, you have to learn some certain skills, go to school, acquire the skills, and then go to work, and then they pay you for that. The second level is where you are led by the skill, not by the time necessarily. So for that, you work more like a freelancer. So you have a particular skills, ability to do something. People contact you to do that thing for them, but they don't specify the time inputs. All they may probably ask you is delivery dates. For example, you take your clothes to a tailor. You don't ask the tailor, how many hours would you spend to sew my clothes? Has anybody done that? I think what you would do is, when should I come and collect it? And the person will say, let's look at our calendar. Come back in 3 weeks. May God judge all those tailors in those days that used to sew our Christmas clothes. They can actually make those clothes in 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. But they will tell us 3 weeks, 3 months. So I remember when I was little, there's one man that sews all our Christmas clothes. When it's about that September, October, they would have bought the material. We'll take it there. We'll go and measure. We have to measure every year because we are growing. So moments we take it there, we measure every day. I go and pass in front of the tailor shop like 3 times. I'll just be looking. Maybe I'll see my clothes. I was just eager to have, that thing finished. So they will wait till 2 days, a day to Christmas before we were able to collect the clothes. So there was no fast track back then. So, and it's something they could have done in few hours. So you don't dictate to the tailor and say, you got to spend 5 hours on this and I'll get it after the fifth hour. You don't do that. What you do is you negotiate a date for pickup. They could tell you 24 hours, they could tell you 3 weeks, they could tell you 1 month, they could tell you 10 months, and God help you if they are the typical kinds of tailors. So you don't dictate the time inputs. You dictate the output. That's the work output, the deliverable. That's what's important. If you engage a plumber, like a plumber came to my apartment recently to fix stuff, I didn't say, how long is it going to take you to fix this thing? I will pay you based on how long you take to fix it. No, all I'm concerned about is fix what is wrong in the kitchen. The moment you're done with it, you let me know how much you're going to charge, and then I'm going to pay you. Or you diagnose what is wrong, and then you tell me how much it's going to cost if you're buying anything, or what you're charging for your workmanship. And then I gauge it. Can I afford to pay this just to have this problem solved? And then I pay you, and then you go get it done, and then you move on. So that is the second level. All right. How many of us are in the second level, by the way? Either in level, let me call it second and the third level. The first level is the people who are depending on other people to give them money without adding any direct value for that money. The second level, the people are selling their time for money, which means you are in a paid employment and you have to resume at a resumption time and close at a closing time. That's level 2. Level 3 are people who have a skill, but they are not based on time. They are based on outputs. They just engage you to do something for them, and they don't dictate how long you spend working. All they know is that you're working and then you get paid when you deliver. So which level do you belong to? 1, 2, or 3? Please put in the chat. Okay, we have people in level 2 who are employed and they put in time. We have people in level 3 who are not. by time, but they're about deliverable. So I get this thing done for you. You pay me at that level. Okay. So some people are on both 2 and 3. All right. Now, for those who are answering, you know that we have established something. In order to be able to generate an income, you need to have a skill. Now, how you deploy your skills in 2 ways, which is the first one is, praise is in level 1. How you deploy your skill, number 1, is through paid employment. Number 2 is you render your skill directly as a service. Okay. Number 1 is through paid employment. Number 2 is you render it directly as a service. So these 2 involves your time, regardless of how you want to shift it. Either you are in a paid employment, which means they dictate your resumption and closing hour, or you are in a flexible space where there is no resumption, there's no closing hour, you're not timed by the person who is paying you for your service. The person just wants to know the date of deliverable for the task that they give to you. So that is very possible. I used to be in an employment several years ago where I was a project manager for a site they were developing for a state government. All right. And I used to go every Monday, meet with the site engineer and the architect, and then I go every Friday for the week. And one day, my boss came to the site and asked for me, and I was not on site. And so she called. I came to site and was like, why are you not on site? You're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be the first to be here and the last person to leave. I was like, excuse you. Like, how am I supposed to do that? What am I doing? Am I mixing cement, or what would I be doing on site all day? I'm not the engineer. There's absolutely nothing that I'm doing there, because I have zero knowledge of what they are building. I know what they want to achieve, but how they are going to do it doesn't concern me. They were still excavating, for crying out loud. What would I? So I tried to argue. She insisted, as long as you want this job, you must be the first to resume, must be the last to leave. I said, yes, ma. So after she left, I called the guys on the site. I said, let's do a deal. Please, I cannot be staying here because nothing I'm doing. So here's the deal. Whenever Oga comes and asks, you didn't meet him, he was just leaving. So one of you should use that and call me so that I start calling me back. So because I could not imagine not doing anything and just sitting under the sun in the name of my boss said I should be there. So those were part of the things that let me know that I'm not built for 9 to 5. Like, no, you can't condition me based on time. I love to be flexible as much as possible. So there are people who are like that. That's how you make money. And then we have the other level, which is the level 3, people who are not limited by time. Okay. Now, level 4 is a little bit higher than that. Level 4 is people who now start a business, and they are not the one doing the service or making the product within the business. They now look for other people who are in level 3 or in level 2 and put them together to be doing the work. So, which means if you are a tailor and you're so good at designing and sewing clothes, and a lot of people are giving you their clothes to make. And then one day you attend a seminar by Sam Harvard, and then he told you that if you are a tailor and you are still the one making the clothes, you are a slave. I'd be like, oh my God, this thing touched me. And I said, okay, so I'm going to start what we call a fashion academy. Now, this is me jumping the gun, but let me just try. I'm going to start like a fashion academy, and I'm going to be teaching people how I sew. So I'm going to have 10 people come into the academy. I'm going to teach them exactly how I sew. And at the end of the day, they are going to graduate and they will start to work for me. So I'm going to get them machines. They're going to be on the machines. I'm going to keep getting clients and they will do the sewing. So I'm no longer sewing. I am now doing marketing. So all I do is content. People bring their clothes to me thinking I'm the one making it. I'll get it. They will be behind the scene. They will make all the clothes. and then I pay them percentage on the clothes that they make so that they don't feel cheated. The more clothes you make, the more money you make. Your salary is not fixed, it is dynamic. So that way, they are able to give their best because I train them so they can sew just the way I would sew. And I keep giving more value to my customers. So let's assume that I could make 10 clothes a month when it was only me. Now that I have 10 people, I just need to get more clients so that I can bring in 100 clothes into the company and they make 10 clothes each, 10 of them. So we make a total of 100 clothes and I did not make one of those clothes. Now, let's assume they used to pay us, say, $100 per clothes, or let's say $1 per clothes, just for the sake of, let's do $10. It's easy to divide. $10 per clothes. I used to make 10 clothes, so that's $100 I used to make before, and I will be the one making everything. All right. Now I have 10 people that I've trained who can make it as good as I could. Now that is $10 per clothes times 10 per person. So each person is working $100 times 10. That's $1,000 coming in. Now, if I'm so generous and I give them 50% of whatever clothes that they bring, of course, we're going to pay them way less than 50%. But let's assume for the sake of this analogy, 50%. So that is a total of $500 going to those tailors. Each of them will be happy because they are getting $5 per clothes and they're making 10 clothes a month. So they are making $50 a month. All right, good. So they're making $50 a month. Excuse me, the balance of what is given, I get it, which is the remaining $500. So when I was making the clothes myself, I was making $100. Now I'm not making any clothes at all, and I'm making $500. So I'm making 5 times what I used to make because I have other people working for me. Do you see where I'm going with this? Do you see where I'm going with this? So you can make so much money if you do the work yourself, but you make a lot more, a minimum of 5 times, if you can teach other people the things that you're doing, maybe not teach them. If you can find other people who can do even better than you, who may not have the market, and then put the market together for them, and then you get to make 5 times what you used to make. So the easiest way to start making 5 times whatever you're making right now is to find 10 people who can do just the way you can do it or even better than you, and give them 50% of what you used to charge and get more customers. So which means you have to develop the skill of 2 skills, 2 extra skills apart from your technical skill of sewing clothes. You have to develop ability to teach, that's teaching skills. And number 2, you have to develop marketing and sales skills. So you teach in order to let them know how your quality is. You can even get people who are better than you, but you still have to teach them your style. Some of them already know your style, so they get it in 1 day. Others, they might get it in 2 weeks. But give and take, all of them will get it eventually. And then you can still keep giving out your style, even though you are not the one making it anymore. All right. And once you achieve that, you can now relax and do something else, which is doing the marketing. So you bring in the people, they do the work, you share the money. You get more money than you were getting when it was only you. So that is level 4. All right. Level 5, which was kind of the level that I started with. This is a very sweet level. This is the sweetest level, is the craziest. Level 5 is I have a skill. Let's say I can make clothes. I'm using tailoring. I'm not trying to turn all of you to tailors, so please understand me. So level 5 is I have a skill. I can make clothes. I've made some clothes. I've made some money with making clothes. Let's say I've been able to make $100 per month in making clothes. I now decide to start how to make $100 a month making clothes training program. So I create a course to teach how to make $100 a month making clothes. So when they come, I tell them the story of how I started, I made $100, the things that I did differently, how they can also do the same and be able to make the money. Now, if I'm teaching that, I'm expected to teach people who can already make clothes, but are not making up to $100. But then there's another class of people who are people who don't even know how to make clothes, but they want an $100 a month income. So I could now sell them another training, which is how to make clothes. But I don't want to be the one teaching anybody how to make clothes. So what will I do? I will look for somebody who can make clothes, who is willing to teach people how to make the clothes. So they would teach them. I will give them part of the money I'm charging. So which means you pay, let's say, $5 to learn how to make clothes. Then you pay $10 to learn how to make $100 with making clothes. So I'll teach you how to make money. Then somebody else will teach you how to make this, how to get the skills, how to really make the clothes. So in total, you're paying $15. Now, I'm not going to give $5 to the person who's teaching you how to make clothes because I have to take something. So I'll give the person $3, I take $2. So I make a total of $12 from the whole thing. And the other person makes just $3. That one is happy because it's only once a week. You just have to show them something. It's extra income for them. Yay. So they are happy. So at that level, all I'm doing is teaching people what I have done in the past. I'm no longer doing the thing. I have now started to teach. All right. A lecturer or a professor who teaches maybe medical students in a particular thing may no longer be practicing. That lecturer or professor might have practiced before and may never have even practiced, but is there providing knowledge for the next generation of doctors who will most likely practice. You understand? So he's being paid salary for passing on the knowledge. So being a knowledge merchant, all right, an expert, like they call them, is the next level. All right. And being an expert doesn't mean you are actively doing the thing, but you are just teaching the knowledge. There's a level above that. What level are we now? Level 5, Abby? There's a level above that. The level above that is level 6. You don't even know the skill. You've never done it before. All you do is look for people who have done it and are doing it. Put them together and then let them teach the people. This is what owners of universities do. So I may never have gone to school, or maybe all I had, I could even be a school dropout, but because I have money and ability and sense, I put an idea of a university together. I got professors together. I got accreditation, everything. And then they brought in students. And people are coming to my school. The lecturers are training them. They are passing out, they are graduating. And me, the owner or founder of the university, is not even a graduate. Is that possible? Yes. In 2018, this level 6 that I'm just sharing made me $2.5 million in 6 weeks. What did I do? I look for 2 guys who are Forex traders and they are making profit in their Forex on a weekly basis. They used to post their profit and, so I approached one of them, the first one. I said, guy, this is your Forex thing. Is it really real? Are you really making money? He said, yeah, see the things I'm doing, see my proof, see my lifestyle, whatever. No, sir, this thing is very nice. So, okay, good. So normally people will say, oh yeah, take my money, trade for me or teach me. I say, no, but I said, can you teach somebody how to trade this Forex? If you're going to mentor somebody, how long will it take for them to be able to trade on their own and start making profit and all? And if you're going to follow them up and stuff, how much will you charge? So he told me, I said, okay, no problem. So I saw a guy that was doing crypto. I went to him. The crypto guy said, just pay me bulk money at once. How much will you charge? I said 200,000. I said, oh, with 200,000, you will teach everything about crypto. Say yes. We will teach them, do live session, everything put together, 200,000 naira. I said, no problem. I did not have all this money, but I just brought all of those people. So I got the arrangement and everything, and I put together a platform. I went to my developers, Code the Academy, online academy, put it together. So they put it together. And then I got a second Forex guy. I said, you have not been trading and showing this thing, but you are very knowledgeable in this Forex thing and you're a very good teacher. So what I need you to do is to teach people the foundation of Forex. All right. What is beeping? Teach them the foundation of Forex. And then when they are done learning the foundation of Forex, this other guy will now teach them the practical because he's been making money with it. And they put it all together. And guess what? If you want to learn Forex alone, I think it was $100. If you want to learn Forex and crypto, it was $250. So we started charging people $250 to come into the academy. Me, the owner of the academy that is doing the marketing and everything, I do not know how to trade Forex. I do not know how to trade crypto. Yes, I'm investing in Forex. I'm investing in crypto, but I know Sabi. But people are coming to learn how to trade in my academy. And in 6 weeks, we sold 10,000 students. 6 weeks. $250 times 10,000 is how much? $2.5 million in 2018. Anyone who has followed me since then will know about Wahoo Academy. All right, where we train, we have students from Cameroon, we have students from Kenya, we have students from Cote d'Ivoire, we have students from Ghana. We are everywhere, 10,000. What did I do? I am a brilliant marketer. I have amazing marketing strategies of my sleeve. So I just put a marketing system around these three guys. They were doing all the teaching. Remember, the crypto guy only collected 200K Naira. And we were able to do that volume within that period. So you can be a school owner, which means you are not the one who is doing the teaching. Like this guy, Douglas, that founded Seller. I don't think the guy has any digital products he's selling, but he created a platform where digital product sellers are selling their stuff. And the guy is turning over millions of dollars for his business just by simply doing that. You see the other level now. So now there's a slight level higher than that. And that's level 7. I'm going to stop at level 7. Level 7 is where you don't even do anything. You hire the business manager, you hire the marketing team, you hire the technical team, you hire the operations manager, you hire everything, and all you do is just sit down and you are watching your money flow. So there's that level, but you don't start from that. If not, you're going to get into trouble. So you grow into that gradually. So what is this I'm saying in essence? Depending on the level you are, that's what determines how much money you're able to make. And I want every one of you to identify what level you are and what level you want to be, and start working your way from where you are to where you want to get to. Now, what I want to do, because I noticed that I've been able to learn so many things in the last probably 20 years now. And all these things have made me money at one point or the other, either because I did them directly or because I taught them to other people who use them to make money, and I make money from teaching. I've made more money from teaching than I made from servicing a skill. All right. And this is why what I want to teach to you guys is 3 main things. Number 1 is your ability to sell the skill that you have. Your ability to sell the skills that you have, which is your ability to serve people, create a service around what you can do. So if you learn how to build a website, you're going to be building websites for people and businesses, and they will pay you for building a website. So that's the first way. And I would really encourage everyone to start from there. But some people may not start from there, probably because of your level of growth. So you might want to do the second one. And the second one is to become so good at that skill that you can teach other people that skill. All right. So you may not be selling the skills, but you can teach the skills. So what does this mean? Let's say it's web design. There are so many people that want to learn. You can teach them. Web design is so vast that you don't have to teach everything. You can focus on just one thing. Personally, I love to teach monetization of skills. How many of you know that that's the highest selling version of skills? Monetization is the best thing ever. Let me tell you this story. I think this one will be very instructive for you. Some years ago, I can't remember how many now, but it's way more than 10 years ago, that I used to market for a training company to corpers. So there was this particular corper local government that we wanted to go and market at. So we sent one of our top guys, my very good friend, see my friend till date. So he went to market there. And after all his marketing gimmicks and everything, nobody raised their hand to ask for his form. Nobody bought the training he went to sell. So he was devastated. Was like, I'm good now. I mean, I talk very well. What's going on here? So he called the leader of the corpers and said, why are your people not responding? What's going on here? I said, sorry. Somebody just came last week and sold the exact thing you came to sell, and almost all of them had already paid that company. I said, oh, wow. So what's the name of the company? So they told my friend, and my friend came back and then told us about the ordeal that, oh, we have a competition now. And those guys are so good that almost everybody paid for their training. So a few months later, we were going to go and do marketing again. This time around, it was a general CDS that they are doing for the entire local government, I think it was. So it's not just one particular CDS, now general thing. So at the general thing that they do once a month, all of the people who sell trainings to corpers will come together and pitch one after the other. So this time around, the owner of the company said I should go. So I went there having that particular company in mind. And I was like, I'm going to show these people how marketing is done. So I was the first to get there, thank God, because when they want to start calling us, I was going to speak first. So I said, say you spoke before my guy, so you render him useless. So now I'll speak before you, and none of you will be able to tell anything after I'm done. So we got there, these coppers are packed there. There was in a hall, lots of them. And eventually they were able to put them together. The LGI introduced all of us, and then it was my turn to speak. And then I know all these other guys are here to sell similar training, and there's a representative from that company that is selling exact same thing that we are selling. And I know that the people from that local government usually buy from them in mass. So I want to steal their customers. So it was my turn to speak, and I got up and I was like, all of you here today are going to be hearing us tell you about one training or the other that you need to pay for and learn because you need it. The question is, how many of you have done one training or the other from any of us? A lot of them raised their hand. Then I asked them this question. Can you actually went to a guy? What is the guarantee that you're going to get a job with that program that you have paid for and you have done? He said, none. I said, wow. I said, what is the unemployment rate in Nigeria? I gave a number. I said, how many years have we been coming here to train people on these things? Why is the unemployment rate increasing? Which means the training you paid for and that you're about to pay for, including the one I came to sell, has zero guarantee that you're going to get a job or you're going to do well. So why are you doing the training? I'm sure all the other guys will be like, what's wrong with this guy? Why are you here to spoil business for us? So you don't know what you enter today. So after I said all of that, the whole all was quiet. Like, where are you taking this? You are spoiling your market. You're supposed to promise us heaven and earth so that we'll pay and then you pack our money. How come you're telling us there's no guarantee this thing doesn't work and stuff? So I was like, I finished with a third class and I studied physics. I have never written a CV personally, but I've gone through over 1,000 CV as at that time. And I've worked with 5 global service companies at that time. And all the businesses or companies that I work with, I'm the one that tell them how much I want to be paid. Everywhere was quiet. Wow. I know my customers, majority of any graduate body you find in Nigeria are third class or 2-2. How many of you agree? Now we the plenty pass, third class and 2-2. Now we plenty pass. We have a little bit of 2-1 and very few first class. So I wasn't talking to first class. I don't need them. But I know that my customers are the third class and 2-2 people because there are plenty of them. So I said, if first class does not have a guarantee of success in life, how much more you that have third class? So how did I do it? Finishing with a third class, and I was able to have these antecedents. And all of them leaned forward. They wanted to know. I said, it's called mentorship. I said, that is the thing that my company sell that is different from every other person. Anyone can teach project management, HR, what do you call it, HSC, all these things that people are selling you. But you need somebody who have been in your shoes and have done things to show you what they did and how they use the knowledge to make or get jobs, to get the things that you are looking for. I said, that is what I'm here to sell you. So if you register with our company, you're not just getting the certificate and the knowledge. Anybody can teach you that. You get all of that. But what you get as extra is that we give you. By the time I was done, my form was exhausted. People who have paid for the trainings before, who have done it elsewhere, they paid for our own again. Because now I am not selling what everyone else is selling them. I am selling something unique that is different. So ability to sell how to make money with a skill is the sweetest way and the easiest way to actually sell any skill that you want to sell. So level 2, you are able to teach the skill to people who want to learn the skill. What is level 1? Who can remind me? I said there are 3 things that we are going to be doing. The first one is what? No, not beggar. Sell the skill. Thank you, David. I'm done with the 7 levels. I'm now inside something. So selling the skill is the first one, all right? So you're able to sell the skill. What is number 2? What is number 2? Fantastic. Number 2 is teach the skill. All right, teach the skill. So teach the skill. That's number 2. So number 3 is called agency. Agency. What is an agency? Agency is from the word agent. So you are technically just the bridge between people and organization that need the skill and the technical people that have the skill. So you put them together and then you get your own cut. Do you understand? So you have 1 or 2 people who have the skill. Let's say it's web design. So you have 2 to 3 people who can design websites. All right. Then you go do the marketing and people give your organization they give your organization the job to do the website for them. And you just have the 2 people that can build website in your organization to do the work while you take the payment and then you pay those people either a percentage of what you charge or you pay them salary, either way. So you just become the arbitrage between the people who need the service and the skilled people who are going to give this stuff. So you can find people who are selling the skills, put them together. You get the job and then you give it to them and then they do the stuff and then you present it. A lot of people started tailoring business like that. They don't know how to sew. Probably they know materials or they know designs, so they will go and position themselves like, they are doing the thing, and people will give them clothes. A guy that used to make clothes for me, like that guy that knows how to make clothes, I didn't even know until later that he doesn't make the clothes himself. So he will measure us. It does very, very fine stuff. So he was sewing for the top people, like the governor of the state at that time, the top pastors in the state at that time. So he was making clothes for them. But he didn't make any clothes. All he does the design, measure them. He has tailors who are very good. They are behind the scenes. They are the one making all the clothes. And it was his brand that I put on it. And he was making more money. Like I explained earlier, when you do agentic work, you get to make money on every other person that is doing the technical work. You are not doing the technical work. You just make the arbitrage and you get to make more money at the end of the day. So these are the three main ways that you're going to make money in 2026 from 2025 here, obviously. So a lot of you will need to start from the first level, which is selling the skill. Some of you will go higher than selling the skill and teach the skill. But teaching the skill is easier if you have sold the skill first. Are we together? If I learn web design, I've designed website for 2 people and they pay me 1 million naira each, I can now say, come and learn how to make 2 million naira from web design. Even if you don't know how to design websites before, I will teach you how to design the website, and I will teach you how I made 2 million from website design. Do you see now it's a better thing to sell other than come and learn web design? There's everybody teaching web design, just like those guys at that local government. Everybody is selling the same program, but I brought something else, which is proof. With myself, I have third class and I've worked with 5 companies. I did not write CV. At my interviews, I'm the one that tells them how much I want to charge. How did I do it? That's what I want to give to you. Yes, get all the trainings, get all the certificate, but there's no guarantee. The guarantee is when someone who have done it takes you by the hand, you see? So if I'm going to sell a skill, I want to tell people, see, I've done the skill, I've made money with it. I want to show you how I did it and I made the money. That way it becomes easy to sell. Are you getting value here? Becomes easy to sell. So that's level 2. Now, level 3 is, okay, I'm not necessarily, or I've done the skill. The people that I teach that are now good, I now say, come on, work for me. I will bring clients, you will do the work, we'll share the money. You see how it's like step 1, step 2, step 3. So between January and December, some of you will move from step 1 to step 2. Some of you will move from step 1 to step 3. All right. Some of you will just start with step 3 directly because you're already good. You've already done step 1. Some of you have even done step 2. All right. So these are the 3 major ways to make money with any skill. Now, any Nigerian or Cameroonian, by the way, how many Cameroonians are in the house? Give me Cameroon something. Just type Cameroon or give me a flag or something. If you're Nigerian or Cameroonian, Cameroonian people. I saw a video today. I wanted to post it. It was me at the airport, take a flight, and I was saying, Cameroon, we're coming to do a big conference. That was some years ago anyway, but it's still kind of relevant. So maybe I'll still post it. All right, so you are Cameroonian. To be able to make like, say, 500 to 1 million CFA, you may need to define, and this goes for Nigeria. So let me just tie the 2 countries together. You may need to define the kind of skill you want to acquire. All right. The kind of skill you want to acquire. What skills will you learn? It might take you time to learn a skill, but you have to be able to put it there. My wife is still there. This is well. So you need to learn the right skill. Then you learn how to, you can actually monetize it in. Okay, before I talk about Nexa, Do you understand the two concepts I have shared in the last 1 hour? The 7 steps to make money, and then the 3 ways to monetize any skill. Did you get that? 7 steps or levels, sorry, and then the 3 steps to make money with any skill. You can sell the skill, teach the skill, or build an agency. All right. So there's a difference between people who teach the skill and building an agency and people who sell the skill. Majority are taught to sell their skills. Majority are even taught to sell their time. Some mature above that level to selling the skill. But selling a skill and selling a time is for the masses. You can't make any significant money or life-changing money like that. The first step, because all of these things I'm talking about is what we're going to be doing inside Nexa is a whole lot. The real focus you have is to get to a point where you don't need to do anything and money is still coming in for you. Do you get me? You don't have to do anything anymore, but money is still coming in for you. So the goal is to build a system around something, and that system produces income for you. Do you understand me? So the goal is not you keep doing it. You need to start by doing it, but your mindset must be on, I want to build this thing into a system that pays me. There's a woman that is selling swords in front of your house. And there's Dangote Swords Company. What's the difference between the two? Between man and woman to go and sell. All right. So to be rich or wealthy, you have to build a system. So that's your target. That's your goal. You cannot remain small. All right. The thing you do does not matter. How you do it is what matters. Do you understand me? The business you get into is not the problem. How you do the business is the problem. Anything, any product, any service can make you a billionaire. The question is, do you understand the system of billionaires? Everybody, are you listening to me? Your money is at the other side of the kind of system you are building. So people that I mentor directly, I'm able to show them system thinking. There's a 17-year-old boy that was sent to stay with me by the mom. I think he's 18. He's almost going to be 19 soon. I think it's going to be 19 next year. I think he's 18 this year. There was a day I told him, I think Jen had a problem. And I said, he should put on the Gen. So he tried the Gen, didn't come on. It's all this one that you use key thing for. So I now said, okay, call this number. This is a Gen guy, whatever in the area. He's going to come fix the Gen. I was like, I know he can fix it. That he has been operating Gen for a while. I looked at him and I smiled. I said, please don't touch my Gen. Go and call the professional to come and fix the Gen. So later I now called him and I said, let me teach you something about life. Said, because time is more valuable than money. First lesson. the time it's going to take you to be struggling with the gen, you could easily pay the guy 10K, 20K, and it's going to fix it while you're focusing on other things that brings money to you. So learn to pay people to do some work for you so that you buy back the time you could have used and use it to do some of the work. A lot of you do 9 to 5 and you complain that the reason you're not able to build your dream or build a business or do something extra aside from your 9 to 5 is because there's no time. Your work is demanding. Before you commute to work, it takes some time. After you commute to after work, before you get back to where you stay, it takes more time. For some of you, that time spent in traffic after work, if you quantify that time into money, you will discover that renting an accommodation around where you work is more valuable and a better use of your money than the hours you waste in traffic every day. Because those hours you waste in traffic, you'll be home already working on your dream, working on other things that brings you income. So you just have to be the one to plan it very well. I spend 3 hours in traffic every day, and by the time I get home, I'm tired for 2 extra hours before I'm useful for anything. That's 5 hours I'm wasting per day. If I invest 5 hours into a skill or into a business, how much can it brings me per month? 1 million. Good. Can I get a house, an apartment, no matter how small, in the area where I work? So I will save 5 hours every day. Can I get a place that can be paying just, let's say, 3 million a year? 3 million a year is about 300,000 a month. My 5 hours invested in my dream can bring me 1 million a month. I'm only paying 300 for the, so I'm making 700 extra. So you may need to calculate what am I losing in time because I'm trying to save money. Wealthy people don't save money to spend time. They spend money to save time. Flip it. This is not a mindset class, but it's already turning into it. So let me not get too excited. You're going to be learning more about this mindset because it's very important. Very important. All right. So the way you think about money is going to really affect what you get to do, what you get to make at the end of the day. So all of these things put together is why I thought about what can I really do for people, because I always ask myself the question. We've been teaching people courses, we've been selling a lot of courses. A lot of people have gotten they've gotten results. Their lives have changed. Some people they've not gotten any results. Is there something we can do that can actually help an average person who can understand English language like I'm speaking it right now and be able to make some good money? So I look into my life. Without doing much, I sell knowledge of what I have done. I sell knowledge of how to make money with different things. If I don't sell these things, how can I make money? So can I make money from level 1, which is simply selling the skills? And I sat down one day and I listed a couple of the skills that I have. And I was like, if I actually am stuck and I want to make money and I need to sell this skill, how much can I make? And I was blown away. Any random skill, I'm going to share 10 of them with you that we would most likely touch that I have, can bring me millions of naira a month in Nigeria. If I sell it in Nigeria, if I sell it outside Nigeria, I'm going to make way more money. So if I have the skill and I sell the skill, I can make millions of naira a month from selling the skill. But I don't want to sell it because I'm above the level of selling a skill. But there are a lot of people who have not done that. Can I teach them? I've sold skill before. I didn't start by teaching skills or doing agency. I didn't start like that. I sold skills. All right. I built logo for 3,000 naira as a graphic designer with CorelDRAW several years ago. And I graduated to building one logo for 350,000 naira. This was like 9 years ago now. 9 years ago, 10 years ago, 9 years ago. 2016. 2016, yeah, I think that was it. I sold the logo for 350,000. And then I went to learn how to do funnel, sales funnel. And the first sales funnel I sold was, I charged the man I think 400,000 for his own. I charged the rest 500,000. And the total came to 4.7 million naira. It's the same funnel. I duplicated it 10 times. And I charged 4.7 million. I was charging 500K for one sales funnel at that year. That was 2019. I was selling my skill. All right. And I moved into starting to teach people about the things that I do. I sold on WhatsApp. I created a course to teach people how to sell on WhatsApp. And I was making on a 5,000 naira product 4 million every month, teaching them. And then I remember when I was in network marketing, in 3 months, I built a team of 50,000 people. I became one of the top earners in network marketing in Nigeria at the time. I was so popular. There was no network marketing company that was starting in Nigeria around that period that doesn't come to me to try to ask me to join them. I got so good that I was even doing consultation for compensation plan for network marketing companies. As I want to start our own MLM, we need you to help us build the best compensation plan. Let's do it. Then I created a course for 10,000 naira to teach people, how to succeed as a network marketer. The course was so good that people were paying twice for the same course. I don't know. Have any of you tried that before? A course was so good, you pay twice. So, not a mistake. Like, you paid for a course, you are inside the course, you saw the advert again from another angle. You click against this thing. I paid again. So there was a lady that paid twice. I said, "Do you want refund?" Say, "No, it was so good that I just wanted to be sure that I didn't miss anything." So paid twice for the same course. So I started teaching that as well. And that was making me about 30 million naira plus the WhatsApp marketing combined. I was making about 30 million a month. This was 2020. So 2020. And that led me to now building a platform called Lenoflix. All right, where we now do affiliate marketing, affiliate, and start selling stuff now. So I started from the basics of selling the skill. A lot of you have not sold any skills. Please, if you have never sold a skill yet, type 555. You might have had a job. I'm not talking about job because that's like level 2. I'm talking level 3 where you sell a service, a skill as a service. You have not sold a skill as a service yet. Give me 555 in the comment. Fantastic. Put 555. One of you might be lucky. I might decide to mentor you directly, or you don't know. I'll just be doing something there. Okay. Okay. How many of you have tried to sell a course? You've tried to sell a course. Give me 777. Try to sell a course. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so I want us to do something next year, 2026, is to break the year into 2 or break it into 3. First phase, we want to do selling a skill, because I'm about to show you how any one of you listening to me right now can make at least 1 million a month selling a skill. Some of you can make 10 million. Some of you can make 20 million. Excuse me. 2 things will determine how much you will make: the skill you are selling and who you are selling it to. Are you with me? The skill you are selling and who you are selling it to. So, to help us do this is why I created Nexa, Next Era of Exponential Abundance, because you deserve an abundance, and that's exactly what you're going to get. Now, Nexa is supposed to be a 1 million naira program. Please, are you listening to me? It's a 1 million naira program, and I might still charge 1 million for it. Why is it a 1 million naira program. Because the minimum you are supposed to make when you start to apply what you will learn is 1 million. So the simple question is, how many of you will invest in a business that will break even in 1 month? How many of you will invest in a business that will break even in 2 months? How many of you will invest in a business that will break even in 3 months? Even if it's 6 months, a lot of you will rush it. We're not the Gen Z and the Gen Alpha of this days, because TikTok has blew them. All of them want to become Pella. Pella did not even break even 6 months. It took him 2 years of doing crazy things online before he started having breakthrough. So there's that time that you have to put into anything you are doing. All right. Most kit makers an average of 6 months, and a lot of them had to put in a lot of heavy investments to collaborate with people who already have the clout, so that people can notice them as well before they also picked up and start making money. So there is no free, I join today, I make money tomorrow anyway. Anybody they tell you that thing, a lie. Even Yahoo, you go do HK. You go do HK for how many months before you pick? And after your first picking, you will dey there for 2 years. You know, go see another one pick. Even those who they do Yahoo Plus, before they see pants, still, God, what their nose will see. So there is really nothing that you join today make money tomorrow. Anybody they tell you that is lying. So you want to make 1 million a month, it may not happen in your first 30 days of paying. I said this carefully, because a lot of you think once you paid, somebody sent me a message today. I said, I paid 1 million for TikTok monetization. I've not made any money. I say, oh my God. So this man thinks because you pay, everything else that will bring money for you is automatic. No, it's work. They will have to go and do the work to generate the money. They will do the work. So it's not automatic. All right. So if you would invest in a business that will break even in 6 months, you invest in a business that will break even in 5 months, in 3 months, what does that mean to you? If you're going to make 1 million from a business as break even means you make back what you invest in the business. So if you will be patient to make 1 million in 6 months, it means you can invest 1 million into something today that will bring you 1 million after 6 months as profit. True or false? Fantastic. What if it will bring you the 1 million after 3 months? Would you invest in it? You put 1 million into something today, and in 3 months, it would have brought you back your 1 million and can now bring you 1 more million over and over again. In the video that a lot of you watch for Nexa, I said that you need to compare to Uber or Bolt, buy that car for about 7 million now, because cars are fucking expensive. And it will take you about 4 months, 6 months before you break even. That's if you're making 60,000 every day of the month and you don't spend anything, which is very impossible. So you're going to break even after a year or plus. And a lot of people are doing that business because it's lucrative. So it means that any business that can break even in 6 months is a fantastic business. If it's in 3 months, oh, it's the best. So give yourself 3 months, invest 1 million and see what you can do. So that's exactly the promise of Nexa. So let me tell you what Nexa is all about. Inside Nexa, you are going to learn number 1. Please write it down. The right mindset for making money online. I've given you a sneak peek already today. There's a whole lot of lessons that you're going to learn about that. That's number 1. Number 2, you're going to learn how to do a sustainable business setup. So, how many people here have a registered business? Please type 222 if you have a registered business in your country. Type 222. If you do not have a registered business, type 444. Okay. So let me ask one other question. If you have a limited liability company, type 777, not business name, but LLC, limited liability company, type 777. Fantastic, Abel. Caleb. Caleb is here. Fantastic, man. It's good to see you. Praise, Caleb. Yeah, fantastic. Bukola, fantastic. Wookie Bash. All right, guys. If you live in Nigeria and you don't have a limited liability company, you are in big trouble because Tinubu is about to tax. They're about to tax. Oh, God. So, under Nexa, you're going to be setting up a limited liability company because you will be taught how to escape paying a lot of tax. You may not escape it completely because God will bless you so much that you still pay some tax. But you will pay far less than people that are not even making 10% of your money because you're going to find a legal way to escape taxation. One of the easiest legal way to escape taxation, because part of the things I'm about to do is to upgrade all my business name to LLC, all of them. If you are an LLC, not a business name, you are given a tax break up to 50 million naira in income in a year. So it means if your income is less than 50 million, you pay zero tax in your business, not in your personal account. So if you're doing affiliate marketing, doing any online business or what have you, the easiest thing to do to not pay a lot of tax is to simply collect all your income into your limited liability company. Do you get me? So if you're selling a skill, let's say you are doing web design for people or funnel design, or you are into media buying, every transaction you make with your client must come into limited liability company. Provided that money is less than 50 million, Tinubu will not touch it. But if it's above 50 million, then you have to now prove to them by filing what is profit. So on the profit, they now subject it to, I think it's a blanket 25 or 20 something percent. So I think you pay based on the excess on the 50 million as a matter of fact. So they're not taxing you on this total 60 million. I think it's on the extra 10 million that you're going to be filing on. And that's what they're going to be charging you on. So at least the fact that you can even escape your first 50 million is a big deal. So Nexa is going to be helping you to do that. If you do not have an LLC, we're going to be helping you to open an LLC. You're going to be getting access to all of that, all the setup and everything. And then you need a bank account, not just one, but a couple of bank accounts for the sake of your business. And then we're going to be telling you why you need multiple bank accounts also. So these are basic business setup that you need to have. So all the money comes into the business. You will now pay yourself a salary, which will be about minimum wage. So you pay yourself about 80K to 100K a month. That's what you transfer to your business. Now, for those of you who are doing huge volume, more than 50 million, which is one of the things that someone like me is going to be doing, we're going to need to start a foundation, charity, okay? Because foundations don't pay any tax. So what we will do is our limited liability company will be donating to our foundation every month. That money that is donated to our foundation, government no get business with it. So if I want to buy car, I will donate from my business to the foundation. It's tax deductible. Okay? The money you transfer to your foundation, you can file it and they will remove it from taxable income. All right? Now, when the money hits foundation, it's foundation that will pay for car that you're driving. It's foundation car. Do you get me, guys? So we're going to be bringing experts to dig deeper into all of this. But I'm just giving you an idea of how to pay less in tax and make a lot of money. So we're going to be doing a sustainable business setup for you as you begin to start your business. So this also include building your basic business brand, having your websites set up, and all of these basic things. So you have everything. So you're a business person. You still keep your 9 to 5. You still do your normal job and every other thing that you're doing, but you have all of these things separate. All right. So these are basic things that we're going to be doing during the 30 days challenge of Nexa, which is going to start on the 7th of December. Okay. Then after that, we're now going to be learning 10 basic skills. Let me share the skills with you quickly. How do they share screen here now? Screen. Yes, I think it's like this. I will now click on share. You can see my screen. Hey, Chineke. I can't even see anything again. Okay, you guys can see my screen. Let me bring the chat here so I'll be. All right, so there are 10 different skills that we're going to be learning. And remember, there are 3 ways to make money with any skill. So 10 skills make money in 3 ways is 30 streams of income. Who remember 40 streams of income? Yeah. So this is now 30 streams of income. So the first one here is Amazon publishing. So I have people who still do this thing and they're making good money from it. All right. They're publishing different books. They know their way around it. Personally, I teach all my students on personal branding to publish 1 book a month. So in 1 year, you publish 12 books. Now, you can learn how to do this for yourself and publish it and sell the books. You can learn how to help people publish their books as a service. All right. So you meet an entrepreneur and said, do you know that? Let me just tell you this. There's a guy that traveled to America for the first time and they put him aside, even though he wore agbada and is trying to do like a big man. And before they deported him, he started shouting, Google my name. Who is drawing on my board? Oh, hey, Zoom has started. Wahala. Please stop drawing. Oh. So, so before they deport, this guy was asking, Google my name, Google my name. So somebody just said, well, let's call his bluff. So they now Googled him. They now saw on Google that he is a best-selling author on Amazon, has published maybe 3 books or 4 books. So the person was like, oh, you are an author? Say, yes, I have 3 books. So leave him out. He's a very special. Sorry, he's people from your country. So they started treating this man with respect too. They allowed him into the US because he published book. So imagine if you tell these stories to any business owner you know around. Either you know them online or you know them physically, and say, you can start to publish books. I say, I don't have time. Say, don't worry. Now we go do the right thing. We go just put. Let me ask you a question. How many of you know Femi Otedola? And he wrote a book. How many of you think Femi writes that book, making it big? Did you think he sat down and he wrote that book? The guy did not write any book. Oh. What they did was they interviewed him. All right. They interviewed him and he told all the stories and everything. And the people like yourself put the book together as if he was the one writing it. That's how he's done. So all you need to do is to book them 2 hours in a month. And say, just sit with me for 2 hours in a month. You would have written all the questions down and put mic in front of their mouth. You can even do video recording of the session. Perfect. But if you can't, just interview them. Let them start answering questions, telling stories, everything. In 2 hours. After 2 hours, shake their hand. Thank you very much. Collect money. Take that interview answers they gave, convert it into a book. 300 pages, 150 pages, 100 pages in their name. Take some nice photos of them. You don't even need to take nice photos when there's Nano Banana. Just let them send you any random face, maybe 5 photos of their, put it inside Nano Banana, do nano professional photo for them. And you put the thing together, design the book, cover, poof, do the stuff, publish the book for them. Pass, simple. You can charge royalty on all the book sales that they make. And they will have to pay you ahead for you to even do it. So all you need is about 10 businesses a month that will be on retainer, or you want to get fresh 10 businesses a month. If all you do is charge them 1 million for the whole thing, that's 10 million a month. Some of you can charge 5 million depending on who your clients are. There are some clients you will collect 500K from. There are some clients you collect 3 million from. There are some clients you collect 10 million from, depending. And always after publishing the first book, always ask them to recommend you to someone else that they know. You never can tell who is close to the governor. Sanwo-Olu is going to leave governorship in 2027. Somebody should already start talking to him about writing a book. You never can tell who knows who. You never can tell who would introduce you to the next or $10 that will say, oh yeah, write book too. Because let me tell you guys, what you guys don't know is that all these extra, ultra wealthy people, they are jealous of some things they do not have, which they could not buy with their money. They are willing to get it. Last year, a multi-billionaire spoke to a friend of mine and said, I want to be like this other guy, which is another multi-billionaire. He said, I'm seeing what he's doing and I love it. I want to be doing it too. Do you know anybody that can help me? And the person connected the person to me. And when we spoke, I told the person that, I don't know what your budget is, but let's start you with $200,000. The person wants to build a personal brand. He sees another billionaire doing his personal brand and he wants it too. So most of these people want these things. They want to also publish book and be trending like $10. They want it, but they're too rich and too busy and too old to come and be doing some of these things. Somebody can introduce you to them. All right. So if all you do is get 10 businesses per month, in a year, that's about 120 businesses in a year. And if you publish an average of 1 million naira per person, that is 120 million in that year. Sorry, you pay small tax, but at all, I don't teach you how to reduce the number of tax you're going to pay. But that's not bad for a start. All right. So that is the first thing. You don't need to just publish your own book alone and be wanting people to write. There are a lot of people that you can tell to publish a book for them. And it's a behind the scene thing. Okay? How many of you are getting value from this? So that's the first thing. So you can now start selling this as a service. You can publish it first, your own, publish for people as a service, teach people how to publish, and you can now build an agency around it and have a lot of people can publish book for clients. You just be bringing the client. They will be doing all the work. So those are the 3 levels already. So these are already 3 streams of income that I just shared with you. Number two, media buying. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the new gold. A lady asked me a question recently. They said, I just left my job. I need something to do. What can I do? I thought about affiliate marketing. I said, but you know what? Go and learn media buying. Because if you know how to do media buying very well, you can make a lot of money. A lot of money. Why? There are unlimited businesses out there and they all have one goal. They want to make more sales. And a lot of you don't even know that as of July, Meta ads changed completely. About a month ago, TikTok ads now allow Nigeria to use their ad managers, which means you can now do targeting the way Facebook ad used to work on TikTok. Incredible profitability. And you can set up ads for creatives and upsell them other things like crafting an offer for them, helping them design a lead magnet, helping them do sales funnel. You can upsell all of these things. But alone, helping them run a profitable ads alone can make you a lot of money. You can charge between 200K for small businesses to 2 million for medium-sized business, or even charge 200K plus a percentage of their sale. If you have just 10 businesses that you are managing campaign for at 200K, that's 2 million a month. Simple. 2 million a month. And you can learn this in a week and start to test run it. A lot of people are running ads on their own now. They are not making any profit because they don't know how to maximize the new policy of Meta, the Andromeda update. They don't know it. They don't know how to multiply their pieces of content to make it unique so that, because before now, I will do one video, use it to run now, use that video, use it, make it, use it. Today, you are asked to put up to 50 video in one ad, 50 different videos. How would they do it? So you can be the one that connects the dots, that help them create a winning ad. And guess what? There is no way you're going to sell ad management to a brand and you are profitable and they will not retain you. So all you need is learn how to make an offer. Offer, very simple. I will run and manage your ads and you are profitable. Don't pay me until after the first month. If we are profitable, then we'll negotiate how much I will charge. Don't even tell them how much you will charge first. But make them sign a contract that in case they don't go ahead with you, or the campaign you set for them, you will have to delete the campaign so they can start afresh. I'm telling you, out of every 10 people that give you, if you do a good job for them, at least 8 of them will retain you. That is 200K minimum times 8, depending on the size of business you are serving. It's mind-blowing. That's 1.6 million easy money for simply just managing ads for people. All right? Are you getting value? So let's go to the third one. Now, all of this is on Nexa. So you can sell this as a service. You can teach people as a course, and you can build an agency around it and get other people that can do all these things. Each of them can bring you a minimum of 2 million every month. Ladies and gentlemen, I've showed you on publishing how to make 10 million. I've showed you on media buying how to make 2 million. That is about 12 million minimum income if you do the work. Am I delivering on my promise already? How many of you are excited and you can't wait for you can't wait for Nexa to launch? So you learn how to do all of these things. Can you now see that if I charge you 1 million naira for Nexa, it is worth it? Okay. So the third one is affiliate marketing with AI. Now, this one, chai kasamalamala. There is a working strategy of 2026 that we're going to be teaching you. And how people used to do affiliate marketing before is just join an affiliate program, pick their link, and go and start promoting it. You can run ads with it, you can post it everywhere, and try to get strangers to come and buy what they are selling. If the product is 5K, it's perfect. You do very well. But if the product is more than 5K, you need to burn money small before people start to trust the brand you are promoting and they start to sell. So affiliate marketing is not promotion first. All right. Affiliate marketing is about first building a community, then recommending products to that community. Do you get me? So in 2026, what you're all going to be learning is how to build a community, create lead magnets, attract people. So the steps are like this. You can write the step down. Step number 1, pick a niche. Step number 2, define your target audience. That's your customer avatar. Define your target audience. Number 3, create a lead magnet. So you have a niche you are focusing on. Then number 2, you define who are the people within that niche that you want to reach. Then number 3, how do you attract them is called your lead magnet. Then number 4, identify their pain points. Number 4, identify their pain point. Number 5, create content addressing those pain points. So you use the pain point of this avatar, all right, to make content so you can attract them. All right. Then after you have attracted them, number 6, you give them the lead magnets. But in exchange for that lead magnet you're about to give them, a lead magnet is a solution to a problem, all right? You're going to collect their contact, so you are building your community like that. So this process of generating lead, which is number 5 and number 6, you're going to keep on repeating it. And number 7, you recommend a product to them. These are the 7 ladder of profitability in affiliate marketing. And that is what you are going to do. If you want to make 7 figures sustainably, you cannot afford to just pick a link and just be promoting the link. You first have to build a community. You can do this completely faceless. But why do it faceless? You can show your face. It's called personal branding. Let people remember you. All right? So you can do it faceless and you can show your face. You be the judge. But I would recommend you show your face. All right? So that is affiliate marketing. And there is no limit to the kind of income you can make with affiliate marketing. If a bricklayer has generated over 500 million and is done probably about 200 million for himself in the last 5 years from affiliate marketing, I don't think you have an excuse of making money from this. So this is number 3. We are going to 10, ladies and gentlemen. Number 4, web design with AI. This is my number 1 skill right now. It's called vibe coding. Vibe coding. How many of you like Nexa websites? Okay, let me not let the cat out of the bag yet. Those of you who know, you know. Now, web design with AI is phenomenal. Like you can make a lot of money with this alone. there are a lot of businesses that need a good website. There are some that have terrible websites. There are some that need good websites. Now, I wanted to put something here. I want to change this to conversion driven websites. Okay. Okay. So let me tell you this, because tonight I'm explaining next, I'm breaking it down. So permit me, this is taking a long time. I need to be fast now because I'm going to 10. A lot of websites don't sell. They are just there. That's why the owners don't even care. And you're going to be learning how to identify what is a conversion-driven website. That's a website that actually brings money to the owner. And how you can help them convert their existing website into a conversion-driven website. All right. So that one is there. There are those who don't have at all, you can build for them. And you can charge an average of 1 million naira for this, or 1 million CFA. You can even charge as low as 100,000 if you want. Just build for 10. 200K, 100K, 500K, 1 million. If you're charging 1 million, that's 10 million. If you're charging 100K, that's still 1 million. Each of these skills can bring you a minimum income of 1 million. That's the point I'm trying to make sense. And the next one is sales funnel. Now, these are some of the sales funnels that are built. They are personalized sales funnel because they mention the name of the person that is coming there. They personalize the message. So it feels like the old email marketing thing. And you can build this for people. There are crazy things I'm going to be sharing that you can do on sales funnel and how you can get to do it for people. It's going to be very crazy. So you can make crazy money with this. As of 2019, I was charging 500K for one sales funnel. This is 2025. You're going to be doing this in 2026. Imagine how much you can now charge, especially if you now serve international. This one, you can do it easily for international people. All right. You can do it easily for international people. What it means is you can pick anywhere in the world. You're going to use a technique that I'm going to teach you to search out for businesses, a specific kind of business in that location. And you're going to check their websites. And you check the website that doesn't have the key features that a conversion website should have. Then you will rebuild the website and then send them a message that you have rebuilt their website because you identified 15 error on their existing website and you have fixed it and rebuilt it for them. That can make them a lot more money, 187% more revenue. That if they would like to see it, they should book a call with you. You show them the new one, compare it with the old one, and tell them to pay you just $1,000 only. Do that for 10 businesses successfully in a month. That's $10,000. That's about 15 million naira, probably about 7 or 8 million CFA, depending on the exchange rates. All right. So that's just one. You can do the same thing for sales funnel. And then the next one, which is skill number 6, is content creation, but this one is faceless content creation. I'm thinking we might need to put content creation thing, but I can see how much we can squeeze into this. This one is simply you being able to create AI videos that you can use to monetize on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube without showing your face. So how to use AI tools to create videos that can go viral. All right. So that is the key thing. All right. So the next one is social media management. Now, this one is diverse. It's like a huge spectrum. You can start at the basic by simply managing social media for people. You can start by building AI agents that can manage social media for people. All right. So you can build an agent and manage those agents, and those agents can manage social media for businesses. Or you can do manual, but you're going to learn how to do both anyway. I'm rushing now. The next one is graphic design with AI. This is going to show you how to use Canva and Nano Banana mixed together with a couple of AI tools to create incredible designs and stuff. All right. And then we have video editing. I actually want to start a video editing thing. I don't know. I'm going to put an advert out tomorrow about it. For those who are living in Lagos, you have to be in Lagos because you'll be showing up once in a while at the studio. I want to teach them video editing from scratch and everything, and show them some of the cool stuff that they will be able to do because I need them to be editing for me and all. So it's like you're coming to learn and you're getting a job automatically. So I feel like instead of going to hire people who are already good, why don't I train my own editors? All right, so you're going to learn that. And then finally, this is the business of 2026. It's called AI consultancy. You can simply become an AI consultant because you have so much knowledge about AI that you can approach businesses and show them what AI tool can improve their business. You can show them what AI tool can improve their business. Simple as that. So all of these are the 10 skills that you're going to find inside Nexa. So this is Nexa websites. For those who probably do not know about Nexa, if you're here and you are not yet a member of Nexa, can you type Nexa for me in the comment? You are not yet a member. If somebody invites you, please, you need to get the person's link to be able to register. Don't register directly, I beg you, in the name of God, so that that person can make something from you. All right? It's very important. It's not for Nigerians only. It's for Nigeria and Cameroon right now. Any other country will wait till next year before they can participate. So we're only going to be working with people within Nigeria and Cameroon. All right. So if you are not yet a member, the person that invites you to this live stream, please reach out to them for their Nexa link so that they can join. But I'm going to talk about that after because this is broken into two different stuff. So I want to log in into an account on Nexa, and I'll use the opportunity to explain what the backend means. Okay. So this account has made some money by God's grace. It has made 20,000 CFA. It has made 770,000 Naira. These are potential stuff. I'm going to talk about all of this later. But before I do this, I want to first of all talk about something else, which is the Nexa game. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you think that if I charge 1 million Naira or 500,000 CFA for Nexa, it is worth it? Please type worth it if you believe it's worth it in the comments. From everything I've showed you so far, is it worth 1 million Naira or 500K investments to you? Okay. So I decided not to charge 1 million for it. I may change my mind later, but I decided to charge 10% of that, which is about 100,000 Naira. But that 100,000 Naira that we will charge is going to be after the launch in December 1. All right. It's going to be in December 1. So between now and December 1, excuse me, we want people to join Nexa for free. So in order for them to join for free and a lot of people to join, so we can have a lot of people to help, I really just want to help people. I'm going to make money from helping people, but I want to just help first. So that's why I'm not starting this by selling it at 100K. See, well, like if I sell at 1 million, I'm going to get at least 200 people between now and end of the year. 200 people, I bet you. And that's 200 million in the next 3 months, which is not bad money. All right. So we want you to join for free, but we need you to make a tiny commitment of 5,000 Naira. And this is why we want you to make that 5,000 Naira commitment. because of the volume of people we want to bring into Nexa, we need your help to get them. So we want you to share this good news. There is a platform that has a 30 days challenge and a lifetime access where you can learn 10 skills and 3 ways to make millions with each of them. And the minimum wage you will make is ₦1 million of ₦1 million CFA a month in 2026. They're going to start teaching you from December, and you can begin to break even and make, don't use break even because they're not paying a lot of money. You can start to make a minimum of ₦1 million from those skills from next year. All right. So when you now tell them and they decide to join, they will be asked to pay a commitment fee of 5,000 naira. They can pay it immediately, which we encourage. But if they don't have, they can go and raise it and pay it as soon as possible, but before December 1. Because after December 1, they are going to pay 100K. So they have to pay before December 1. Now, for everybody you invite and they join, you are making a potential 5,000 naira or 5,000 CFA. Potential. For every one of them that upgrade, which means they really pay that money between now and the end of beginning of December, that's December 1, you get to keep all the money. So whatever they are paying, all right, becomes your money. The only thing is when you are withdrawing, we'll charge a tiny admin fee just to keep the system running. Because so just to keep the system running. So it is wise for people to join Nexa program through the Nexa game, which is this referral game that we are doing, this affiliate market. So this is only affiliate market that's paying you 100%. Okay. So some of you who have joined, and I'm going to explain to you when we get in, your potential income is not withdrawable because those people have not paid. It is the upgrade fee that's the one that you can withdraw. That is your own money. So I'm going to explain all of that from the back end very soon. So that is what the Nexa game is about. So what we are doing right now is tell people, you want to have a beautiful 2026, you have to be part of Nexa. All right. And join, you pay your 5K. I get the 5K, by the way, because they are rewarding me for telling you about good news. So all of you are given a minimum of 100 people to bring into Nexa. So if I have 100 of you, right now Nexa is over 2,000 members that have joined. And we are just about to go live, like from tomorrow, everywhere. So we have, if I have 100 of you, and each of the 100 of you could get me 100 people to join Nexa, that's 10,100 people on the program. If we repeat it the second time, that is 1 million people. All right, which is the goal we have. So we want to get as many people as possible. Who is distracting me inside child? What did you pay me? Am I talking about the money you pay me? Mr. Samuel, please, so if you don't want me to remove you. Ask your questions based on what I'm discussing. Don't take me out because you corrupt my line of thoughts. Okay, please stop that. When I'm done with my explanation, I will say anybody ask questions, then you can ask random questions or something that is not in line with what I'm sharing. Thank you. Where was I? Speaking by Okay, next promotion. So for everybody that you bring in, that you introduce to the program, whatever they are paying is your money. Once they pay an upgrade, you take all the money. And why are we doing this? One of the benefits of this is so that you have enough money for all the things you need to pay for when we start. For example, your business registration, if you are paying 1 million, we'll probably have included it. So we cannot include it. You have to be the one to raise money to register your LLC. Opening of bank accounts will cost you some tiny amount to open the bank account. You have to come up with that. There are a few other little things you need to spend to start your business. You will have enough money to do all of that. Those of you who want to run ads, You will need money to run the ads. There's so many things you need to do. So use Nexa Game to raise your investment capital into your business. So this is why you have to find a way to get your 100 people. So at least you get 500K in hand. All right. So even if you are from Cameroon, you get your 500K CFA in hand. So when we start, if there's anything you need to spend money on, don't blow that money on Christmas, please. More Christmas are coming. All right. Put that money into your business and let's build something real. For the first time, make real money. Don't just come here motivation every night and nothing is changing in your life. So let's do it the right way for the first time. Okay, so that is what the Nexa Game is all about. And everything you're seeing on the platform right now is the Nexa Game. You join with 5K, you get a lot of benefits, by the way. Number one, even before you pay, you get access to some free trainings. When you pay and upgrade with your 5K, you have some fresh other trainings that are available to you. And then when we launch, for those who have paid, you have access to the Nexa program itself, which are already on the dashboard or on the back end, but they are currently locked. Okay, so I'm going to now show you what the platform looks like, some of the things that you need to know going forward. So let me share my screen again. Okay, so I believe you can see the screen now. So this is the dashboard. We start with your photo somewhere here. We have the dashboard, we have the name, we have your rank based on your referral, which is this particular account is on platinum, is a premium account. That's why it has a crown here. All right. We have 56 days to the launch. As at now, we have 2,000 members currently. All right. These are free members, not paid members also. That's what we have. So we are 0.2% complete. We are going to 1 million people. That's the goal. So we're taking 2 countries at the same time, Nigeria and Cameroon. So everybody that has registered through Nigeria with my link is paying me 770,000 naira. So if we launch today and all the people that have registered, which is 158 people, pay their 5,000, this is the amount I will be withdrawing. Do you understand now? Please, do you understand? Potential income, either in Cameroon or in Nigeria. The reason you are saying the two is if you are in Nigeria, you can refer people from Cameroon and earn Cameroon money. If you're Cameroonian, you can invite people from Nigeria and earn Nigeria money. All right, you can earn any country money. When you're withdrawing, they will convert it to your country currency, and that's what you get. Okay, somebody say it doesn't understand. This dashboard is for Nexa Games, the referral program, the affiliate program. All right. Between now and December 1, which is the launch of the program, you are given a link to invite people to join Nexa, which is all I've been explaining since the last 2 hours plus. Get people to join. They can join for free and upgrade with 5,000 naira or CFA. All right. When they join for free, the system will be recording your potential income. Potential income is how much you will make if everybody upgrade. Do you get it now, Chidinma Benedicta? How much you will make if everybody upgrade. All right. Your final income is people that upgrade times what they pay, which is what I'm about to show you. Premium sale for my account. So out of these 158 people, only 37 has paid. Out of these 20,000 CFA, which is 4 people, only 1 person have paid. So real money that I can withdraw if I want to is 37 times 5,000, which is 185,000. Do you understand? Potential income in the future, as more people are upgrading, this one will be increasing and my money will be increasing also. By December 1, let's assume everybody has upgraded. I will be able to withdraw all the potential income that I've gathered. Do you understand now? Okay. If you are not on premium, you will not be able to see your premium say. You will not know how many people have upgraded under you. You will not see it. It will be locked. All right. So you have to upgrade first, then you'll be able to see it. And then when you see it, you can be able to withdraw. All right. Normally, withdrawal is supposed to be after the launch. But because we know some people want to run ads and they need money, cash flow. So we'll say, okay, we'll be allowing people who want to withdraw weekly. I will not advise you withdraw except you need it for ads. Because if you withdraw, you will spend it. And remember, you need the money you make during this Nexa game for the real program when it starts. So it's best to save inside the platform, JJ, or if you are disciplined not to spend the money, then you can withdraw it and save it and be disciplined, all right? After the launch, potential income may not count again. If any of your potential income upgrade after the launch, by God's grace, they will be paying 100,000 naira. And you will not get 100%, you get 50% of that, which is 50,000 naira. If it's a naira. If it's CFA, they'll be paying, I think, 15,000 CFA or so, and you'll get 25,000 CFA on them. So that's what happens after the launch. But before the launch, they are able to pay just 5,000 naira or CFA, and then you get everything. You understand? So that's what happens here. So what you want to count is your total people who have registered under you times 5,000. It will give you your potential income. If you're on premium, you'll be able to know how many of them have actually paid their 5K so that you know the amount that is available for you right now. So that is that. So we have leaderboard, we have some of the ranking, and this is a card where you upgrade. This one is upgraded already. By the way, the amount you are going to be paying is based on the number of referrals you have. It is 5,000 naira for every 100 referral. What does that mean? If you are able to refer 100 people, your potential income is 500K. Your own commitment is 5K, which is what upgrades you to premium. But if you have more than 100 referral, that's let's say 200 referral, you'll be paying extra 5,000 for every 100 referral. So if you have 1,000 referral or 5,000 sales, some people say I should not be calling it referral. If you have 1,000 sales times 5,000 naira, that's 5 million potential. We only ask you to pay just 50,000 naira for you to withdraw the total money. Guess what? The entire 50,000 still goes to the person that invites you. It's still not our money. It still goes to the person. So if someone under you invites 1,000 people, the person will be paying 50,000 to you instead of 5,000. It's still your money. Everything is still your money. Okay? So that's how it works. So, but for now, if all you have done is 100, you only get to pay your 5K. That's all. If you do 200, it's 10K. If you do 300, it's 15K. Just be adding 5K for every 100 referral that you have. That's what you will be due for your own payment. So some of you have paid 5,000 now, but you are inviting, you have done 300 referral. By God's grace, before the launch, be preparing 10,000 naira to balance. So that's just by the way. All right. So the next thing is the training. I'll just show you all the stuff that we have. The first training is the onboarding program. This is very important. All of you please go through it. All these things I'm explaining is there. All right. So keep updating it as a matter of fact. And this is the first program you have. It's called Emergency Fund Generator. Level 1, raise money sharp. Everybody have access to it. Number 2 is 100 referrals. Once you have up to 100 referrals, you'll be able to access this faceless YouTube channel. And then if you upgrade to premium, you'll be able to get access to these 6 steps to make your first million. This is very crucial training all of you should go through. And then this is the 30 days challenge itself. This is the major Nexa game, the Nexa program, sorry. And then these are the skills that I just shared with you. Amazon KDP, digital marketing, which is media buying, affiliate marketing, web design, funnel design, faceless YouTube, social media management, graphics, video editing, and AI consultants. All of them are here for you. Okay, so they will only be unlocked on 7th of December. So that's after we have launched. All right, we'll launch on the 1st of December, but 7 days for everybody who have not upgraded to upgrade. And by the 7th, the platform will close. and the program will begin fully. So that is how the training works. And then we have the wallet. The wallet just shows you everything. I think there's an error with this. It's supposed to either show the count or the amounts, but this means there's total 38 premium that this account has had, total of 1 premium for CFA, and this is the amount that is available for the account. This account has actually done a withdrawal because we're testing withdrawal the other time. So you'll be able to put in your bank accounts and either for CFA or for Naira, depending on your stuff, you're able to do that. And then we have history of your income, everything that has come for you, you'll be able to see it. Now, this particular part confused somebody. Somebody asked on the Telegram channel, when it's all recent sales, confirm. So the person is counting this. Please, this one that you are seeing here is not premium payments. It is successful registration. That is what they are counting here. All right. Everything you see here is successful registration, is not payments. All right. So whatever number you see here times 5,000 is what you see in your potential. Okay, good. So please, this is not real money yet until those people upgrade. So that's how it works. All right. So that is how it works. So here you have your link. You want to send to people to watch a video. We have the Cameroon link. The Cameroon page is slightly different. But we have not added Cameroon video yet. So we're going to add this. You can see Cameroon page. It's very fine. I love it. It's green. All right. So that's Cameroon. This is Nigeria own, which is purple. This is Nigeria own. Okay. Of Cameroon own. Why your minimum income should be 500K SAF in 2026 as a Cameroonian doing online businesses. Okay. This is Nigeria own. So you can promote to any of the audience that you want. See, there's a withdrawal window. Withdrawal is every Friday. We have fixed the withdrawal challenge we have. So by next Friday, you can test it and withdraw something. All right. So withdrawals are plainly manual. So you will not, as a matter of fact, we'll open withdrawal. You can withdraw any day, but we'll process it every Friday. That's the way it's going to be. So watch out. These buttons are going to be available. So you can place withdrawal anytime, but we'll only be able to process it on Friday. So you get your credit on Fridays. So that's the plan. So we have promotes. This is where you get resources. You can get QR code here. So for Nigeria, this is the QR code for Nigeria. For Cameroon, this is the QR code for Cameroon. You can download the QR code and share the QR code for promotion. We have social media. You can share on social media. All right. We have Nigerian link. We have Cameroon link. There are some basic messages. You're going to add more to these messages. You can send this to people. And then we have assets. So this is where you see social media kits. If you are looking for promote, somebody was asking, where are the Nexa flyer? Is here. So you click, you can see. We'll add more and more and more for you. All right. So you have some organic video. Don't use these videos for ads. They are for organic because there are things that were mentioned inside that is not good for ad. And then we have the ones you can use for ad video. Some of these have not been added yet, but they're going to be added because they're working on them currently. So that's what you have. And then we have community. Please be chatting on this community. Currently it's showing anonymous for everybody, but we are going to work on it very soon so that we can engage each other. And here you have join Telegram channel. If you have not joined Telegram channel, please go and join. It's very important. And there's a direct link to join Telegram channel here. So this is everything about the dashboard. You have notification where you can be able to see any notification the platform send. You have where you can do settings, can add your profile picture, change a few things about yourself, and that's what this gives to you. So ladies and gentlemen, that is Nexa game for you. So you can join with only 5,000 Naira or 5,000 CFAs right now and benefit all of this, and also get your link, invite people. For everybody you invite, a potential 5K for you. You get the 5K the moment they upgrade or by the end of the program, which they should have upgraded by December 1. So that's everything ladies and gentlemen. Now, I will take questions. Please don't ask me questions about what I've already said. I just want to take about 20 minutes or 10 minutes to see how many questions I can answer. Question, please, for those who have paid our 5K, are we going to have access to the entire course when the program launches by December? Yes, you will. I don't know if you have mentioned this before. Yes, I just did for you now, Victor. If you upgrade, you have access to everything. If you don't upgrade, you won't have access. It will remain locked to you. And when you need to upgrade, then you now have to pay full 100,000. Please, how can I differentiate between features, benefits, and benefits of Nexa? You have scattered my head, though. I don't understand, though. If you have listened to everything I've said so far, I think you should be able to sell Nexa very easily. But that is by the way. We already have a link. There's an explanation on the video that they can just go and watch. And you don't need to explain anything to anybody. Just identify people that you believe need this program and share the video link with them, and then they will be fine. And you can watch the replay of this class, which is going to be about 2 hours long, or almost 3 hours long. Any other question? Yeah, somebody was saying something earlier. Let me see. Samuel Ojo, yeah. Okay, Samuel Ojo, you are part of my vibe coding student. That's different. Nessa has nothing to do with that. Don't worry. We are going to start our own stuff later. There is a group of people that I'm working with directly. I'm going to be showing them things that I'm not showing anybody. So they are different. You're a very special person. Don't worry. We'll talk inside our group. I've gotten your stuff now. I didn't understand what you were typing earlier. It was distracting. I can start when someone don't have the mention skill. We are going to be teaching you the skill. That's the essence of this whole thing. You are learning the skills and you are learning how to make money with it. So it's 2 in 1. All right. You're learning the skills and you're learning how to. You don't need all the skills. Oh, please, let's be clear. You need one. You don't need all. You need one. But because you're going to have lifetime access, you can come back. If one no work, you pick another one. You run with that one for 2 months. If you know what, come pick the third one. By the time you go through all the 10, you'll be a multi-millionaire. All right. Am I promoting it? I'm going to promote the daylight out of Nexa. I'm starting my promotion this week. And my own goal is to get 10,000 people into Nexa directly. Because me too, I need the 5K now. Sure. 10,000 people times 5K, that is 50 million naira. If I do Cameroon, which I'm going to do, it's 50 million CFA. You know how much that is? It's a lot of money, man. So yes, I'm going to promote. And all of you have to promote as well. So I'm not holding anything back. We're promoting crazy. I've put people together that are going to be promoting on my behalf. Media buyers. Oh my goodness. Don't worry. You will see Nexa everywhere. I'm going to talk to skit makers who make skits. The plans that I have, So don't let anybody overthrow you. So start right now. Can someone do this with smartphone? Yes, there are things you can do with smartphone, but only do things with smartphone to raise money to buy a laptop. As a matter of fact, here's my main advice. Do Nexa game very well so that you can raise money to buy a laptop by December. Because you are a joker if you think you want to do online business only on smartphone. You can start with smartphone, but you can't stay on smartphone. It's irresponsibility to try to make millions online with smartphone alone. System. All right. So use smartphone to raise the money to buy your computer. But please don't stay at smartphone level. You get why? I beg una. All right. Why are you not thinking of using influencers for more visible? We are going to use them. Oh, yeah, use influencer. Everybody, we are using them. People will go and shake TikTok, do challenge. Don't worry now. We are just about to start. We are just about to start. We're going to be everywhere. There is no update on 1K club revenue yet, Adekunle Sanwo. Have I not responded to you on WhatsApp? Please chat me again tonight. Let's chat. Thank you. I thought I've responded to you. Abby, is it you that responded to someone else? Please chat me. Chat me. Thank you. Any other question? Thank you. God bless you too, Timothy. So, ladies and gentlemen, the ball is in your court right now. The ball is in your court. If you want to do these things, it's already free for you. Just commitment of 5K and help us tell 100 people. That's all. And then we start in December. All right. This is going to cost me a lot of money to put together, but by the time you guys start making money, it will be easy to sell at 1 million. Very easy to sell about, because all of you, when you start making your money, you do testimonial now. And when you do testimonial, use the testimonial, go and tell people, all the people that did not upgrade, they will now pay 100K to 1 million by the time the people who are serious have started making results with the things that they are doing. Ziba shareholder has nothing to do with Nexa. You are Ziba shareholder and Ziba is coming. So you're going to benefit massively on Ziba by the time we relaunch. LAP 2.0 is going to kick off in January. We're kicking off with an academy and we're working on the academy already. We've been recording courses and putting it together. So it's going to be by January. We're going to be introducing Nexa people to LAP. Because remember, one of the skill is affiliate marketing. Abi, good. So that's LAP for you. We're going to ask them to go and join LAP. How do I do ad for Nexa? Some people are going to be organizing how to do that. If you don't know how to run ads yet, we're going to give you opportunity to learn how to do that. But for now, organic marketing will get you your 100 people. Can you do 200? You can do 2,000. You can do 20,000. There is no limit. Yeah, if you want to know about the video editing thing, just watch my Instagram. I think I'll post about it tomorrow, Monday. So just sign up for it from there. Okay? Sign up for it from there. How do I do ad for next year? I think I answered that already. Any other question? All right. Are you planning for any physical conference in Lagos anytime soon? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be launching Nexa with a physical mega conference in Lagos. So December, either December 5 or that week. Yeah, we're going to be having a conference in Lagos. I forgot to mention it, so we can start preparing. So it's going to be a live event. On that live event, people are going to win a car, probably, but there'll be a lot of laptops. Who win laptop, win maybe Rolex, who win all kinds of things. So we're going to have a lot of challenge based on the highest number of referral, all those affiliate challenge. We're going to have it. People are going to get all of that, and it's going to be an incredible time. And we'll be able to learn so many things, meet people, all the people inside the community that you have been inserting yourselves. You get to meet. We have nice conference. It's going to be a very big conference. Yeah. We're looking at 5,000 people in December in Lagos. We're going to do Cameroon on later, and then what just happened though? Oh, I think my camera has gone off. Can you see hear me? Okay, so we're gonna do Cameroon, but Ghana game will start in January. So if you're in Ghana, get ready for us in January. We'll do Nessa game Ghana in January. But we're doing Cameroon and Nigeria this year. So that's the plan. You can join if you are from any country. Just find a way to pay Nigerian or Cameroon payments, then you'll be fine. Then you'll be fine. Cameroon alone is giving me double work. It's because I love that country very well, sure. Because now I have to tailor the training towards Cameroonian. Originally, the training is Nigerian, purely Nigerian training. But now I have to tailor it towards Cameroonian. All right. So we're going to be getting that. And so we're coming to Cameroon 2026, definitely. We're coming to Cameroon. Cameroon and wives, I beg go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've tried. When is the physical conference in Lagos going to be scheduled? We'll let you know on the Telegram. Please keep the Telegram live. Turn on notifications so that every message that come, you are seeing it. We're going to be very active on the Telegram channel. Please, if you have any skill and you want to serve, let me know. I want to know how good you are, whatever it is you want to do. If you want to be part of the community managers, volunteer, do something, put stuff together. We're going to be having trainings on how to promote Nexa because we want all of you to make at least 500K from Nexa between now and December because you will need those money for your business setups. All right. So we'll do all of that. Videos for Facebook ads. We have to do up to 300 videos for you guys, because ads in these days, you need plenty creatives to make it work. But here's the deal. We will teach you how to make your own video. Yeah. I'm not making video for you people, so if I don't vex, I'll teach you how to make your own video. So you be the one to do the videos to run the ads. Cameroon WhatsApp. There's no WhatsApp now. Okay, you can't send message to WhatsApp in Cameroon. Oh, oh. What is your code? What's your payment code? Can you type your payment code? Can I even approve this? Those who are graphic designers, please let's work together. We'll give you copies, you design the graphics. We have all the elements and everything. You can even start designing and posting it inside the group. Show yourself. How I made my first million is by showing myself inside the group. Oh, they no send me, but I just they teach people things. People they make money, then they enjoy. Small, small, they start inviting me to be doing things for them. And they started paying me. That was how I made my first million. Thank you, Kehinde Adeyeye. Fantastic. Show your something. Make design for us. We like it very well. Some of you from your activity will even make you admin inside the group. Want to have up to 200 admin because we intend to have hundreds of thousands of people on the Telegram and we want it to be live 24/7. Anybody post, somebody is there to answer the question, ginger the people. So that's what we want. We want to build a community spirit. That's how we're going to be able to rock this. Okay, those who got the link to join Nexa to join this program from my status, I'm going to be posting my Nexa link on my status. So you go and join from, please, nobody should steal my 5K. Now, small thing, they vex me. All right. So you'll be able to join the Telegram from inside your backend. Just log in. We're going to turn this to a mobile app once we are done. We are still working on the platform. It's not fully ready. So once everything is done, we're going to move it to mobile app. So you just have it as mobile app inside your stuff. My link on Instagram, my Instagram is Sam Harvard underscore. Sam Harvard underscore. Uh, I think it's verified, yeah. So I think I've been able to answer a lot of questions. Thank you very much, everybody. So here's the deal. Please don't forget this. Every Sunday, 8 p.m., we're going to be here and we're going to be teaching about Nexa and why people should join, what we want to do, etc. You want to invite people to join this Zoom and YouTube every Sunday, 8 p.m. All right. If that's all you need to do, just use the invite people, let them join. We'll tell them about the program. We'll tell them to go back and meet you so that they can join through you. And you can also put people in a group of your own. And from there, encourage them to join, encourage them to upgrade, and encourage them to also do their own group, in preparation for the launch of the program. We don't have a lot of time, just 50-something days. I want to maximize it as much as possible. All of you under the sound of my voice must get a minimum of 100 people who upgrade under you. So you can make 500,000 Naira or SEFA between now and December. That's the minimum. All right, that is the minimum. Can they say you're not in this thing? Join from your dashboard. Yeah, thank you, Sedion. Just join from your dashboard. Once you register, you join. So just get whoever invites you to get their link to register. If you register directly, they will not get commission, or it's company that will chop the commission. And we don't mind, but no, we are not like that. We want everybody to get benefit for their work. So this is the only affiliate program that is paying you 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make it work. It's going to be an incredible time. Let us make it work. All right. I was going to check on the people who are on YouTube. Somebody sent a message on YouTube. I say YouTube. Yeah, it's YouTube. It's called YouTube. I am one of the investors of software. Wow, fantastic. Interesting movies in short piece. Please send me a message, oh. So how can I register on the link without having a referral? If I'm the one that invites you, that you are on YouTube, you can just go to nexagames.com, games with a Z, or just send me a message on Instagram, and then I'll get you a link so you'll be able to register on that. You didn't register with a code. Oh yeah, go and click on the payment again as if you want to pay afresh, and select any of the Momo merchants, like you want to send them a message. So if the message goes through, you will be able to get a code, and that's how we'll be able to approve you. You can't be upgraded without that. Okay, so you have to do that. So that's the way to go about it. All right, I think I'm good for tonight. I'll see you all inside the Telegram group. We're going to be there all through the week, and by next Sunday, we're going to come and run this over. Okay. I miss my software. Okay.
Behind every desire you admire are requisite action that you need to